Hey gamers, if you like hot card games and you have a knack for bluffing, then you might want to check out Spicy. In this game, players will take turns playing more and more spicy cards to the stack, and you'll have to declare what card you're playing. So if you're playing this, you might say that you're playing a Wasabi 4, but you might also have to bluff and say that you're playing a Chili 10, because you have to always increase the number that you are playing after the last person, and you also have to continue playing in the same type of spice. But if you don't have the right card to continue playing, you do have to lie about that. If nobody calls you out, then you are in the clear, but if somebody does decide to challenge you, you will have to flip over the card and people will have to say whether they want to challenge the number that you said or the color of the card. And if they are right about what they're challenging, then you will have to take a penalty and they will get some points. But if they're wrong in challenging you, then you will get those points instead. You will be trying to get rid of all the cards in your hand in order to gain some trophies for additional points, and also because the cards in your hand at the end of the game are worth negative points. You can also change up the game a little bit by adding in these other cards that add some additional rules to the game. I thought that this game was very classic card game. I have a lot of other games that I've played kind of just with a normal deck of cards where that's what you're doing is playing cards and just kind of bluffing and saying, oh, I'm playing this card, but people have to try and decide if they think you're lying or not in order to try and get those points. But of course there is risk reward in that, because if you're not lying or if they happen to guess the wrong thing that you're lying about, then you're gonna get those points instead. I thought it was kind of weird that you don't gain more information when you call somebody out. All you do is flip that top card over and then you'll see if that was a lie or not. But then there's that whole stack of cards underneath that you're not flipping and you're not seeing, if everything before that was a lie or if everything was truthful. So you're never really getting more information about what has been played out of the deck, which is kind of weird. I thought that the challenges were also weird because of having to only declare one or the other if they're lying about the color or the type of spice, or if they're lying about the number. And if you're wrong about that, but even if you knew that they were lying, if you're wrong about the thing that you're saying they're lying about, you still don't get any points. So that was a little bit frustrating at times as well. But it plays really quickly. I do really like these additional cards that you can add in to change up the rules a little bit. I thought that that made the game a little bit more interesting, especially once you were more familiar with it, because it is a very straightforward kind of game. So if you are somebody or a group that really likes those classic card games, things that are like BS kind of thing, then you're definitely going to want to check this one out. But you can see my full thoughts for this one on the blog today.